Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Okay, this is the first gameplay test for Cadaverific Gaming. I'll be playing just a simple mock priest deck. I've named it Pyro Control. It has changed a bit since then, but as you can see, we have all our standards, our 2 power mode shields to give us some card draw, as well as a nice bit of health there, as well as the golden Northshire Cleric. Quite proud of that. Quite a irritating but good looking card. 1 Light of the Naru. I prefer to use this towards the end. It's nice. It more acts as a soft taunt than anything, because since you're a priest and everything is about control, you're going to want to put in at least 1 Light of the Naru. And when you put it in, they're going to get scared, because you combine Light of the Naru with Holy Nova and you've got a good bit of damage, especially if you get a Wild Pyro, Circle of Healing, Holy Nova combo out. This chick hits 9 super fast. Like, she hits 11 damage amazingly fast. In fact, yesterday I won a game just by leaving my entire board full of monsters and just buffering up until I pulled a Power World Shield, because the priest, the hunter obviously had an explosive trap. So we got Circle of Healing here, quite standard, you know, combined with the Akanai Soul Priest, so instead of heal for 4 everything, it's deal for 4 everything, and she survives herself, which is fine. Just a warning, of course, do not keep in mind that Valen's Chosen is on the field, so this will increase, this heal becomes spell damage. It becomes damage, which means it's affected by Valen's Chosen, which means you'll clear the board for 5, which means you will clear your Akana unless she's the one that's Valen's Chosen. Okay, I've got 1 Shadow Word Pain. This is my newest addition, primarily because my starting with priest, if you don't get a Northshire Cleric on the field, it's fine. You can just heal. Hopefully you've got a Thought Steal, maybe turn 3 Dark Cultist, turn 3 Injured Blade Master. It's not that big of a problem, but these days with hunters playing stupid Undertaker, it's quite irritating to be left like that. So add a Shadow Word Pain just to clear anything that maybe gets too big in the beginning of the game. Thought Steal, standard, I'm gonna take your shit. I do have I have 1 golden copy of Shadow Madness, and I have enough to make another one, but I'm saving up so that I can make some Recombobulators, and once I have Recombobulators in, then I will start adding Shadow Madnesses, and then start stealing creatures and recombobulating them again and getting really irritating. Dark Cult is just a good, decent 3 mana for a 3/4. I mean, that's great, and Death Rattle, give a friendly minion +3 health. You're probably never going to get this off, but if you do, it's still a good taunt. You throw that down to turn 3 in front of a rush deck. Unless they throw a taunt down, they're going to clear it anyway. Injured Blade Master, same thing. Although you want to combine that with a Circle of Healing if you don't have an Akanai. Try not to wait for both of these combos. Sometimes it's just way better to just put a 4/7 on. But you have to read your opponent as well. If you're going to play a shaman who you know probably is going to have a turn 4 hex, then you know what, maybe save the Circle of Healing, since unless they're playing mechs like everybody is, I think the only class that isn't playing mech is priest. Mech cards, it's not that great unless you want to, I mean, it's all increased health, unless you want to combine it and bring back Divine Spirit and Inner Fire combos again. I don't know if that'll ever come back. Yeah. Excuse me. We also have the Kellen Mystic. I only added 1 of these, but take it from me, it's hilarious. One of these pops off and you steal your opponent's secrets. I destroyed a web spinner. It gave my opponent Hunter my Exna. He played Freezing Trap. I played turn 5 Kellen Mystic, stole the Freezing Trap. He played turn 6 my Exna. I played turn 6 Cabal Shadow Priest. Instantly conceded. So it's fun. I have 1 Holy Fire, just because the curve is quite grand, so I'm trying to get it to be more bottom heavy than top heavy. And as you can see here, we have 8, 3, 5. We have 18 on the curve before 3, and we have 4, 8, 12 on the curve after 3. So I like that leading more towards combos as opposed to that it's sitting at the end. I mean, previously I had this deck where pretty much everything had a 4 in it, and I didn't like that. You could just get bad draws for the rest of the game and not be able to do anything before turn 6, and with the rush meta the way it is, you're not, it's not the best. Wild Pyro is, you know, that's good for board clear, especially with muster for battle combos coming in now against paladins. Wild Pyro, Power World Shield, cool, good board clear. Try and combo this. If you're going second and you got a coin, you come up against a Wild Pyro, just be patient. Main thing about Priest is patience. And this was hard for me since I was originally an aggro player. Who else? Slug Belcher, just basic, nice, good, strong. Gives you 2 taunts, you know. It's a slightly more expensive Shield Master or Dustingo that gives you a ready for action ultimate, so it's nice. Cabal Shadow Priest, nice. Sylvanas Windrunner, still a broken card at 6 mana, but take control of random enemy minion, they will get scared. If you can be sneaky, combine this with Shadow Word Death so that you can steal something on your turn. If not, and they play something like Ysera, you can play Sylvanas Windrunner, and if they don't have a bounce back, or they just decide, ah, screw it, like they're going to taunt it or something, you can Holy Fire it yourself if you want. You know, there's lots of things you can do. And then Rag just for the late game ender. I maybe consider adding a Mind Blast, or Mind Control, sorry, instead of the Callan Mystic. Not sure. Getting a dead mind control is always slightly irritating. Okay, so against my better judgment, I'm going to play Priest at level 17 on a ladder. I know what you're thinking. I have been highest only rank 10. Since I have stupidly amounts of other stuff to do in my life, unfortunately. Hoping to take Hearthstone a bit more seriously. But during the holidays I had to go overseas, then I got an iPad, and then I put Hearthstone on the iPad, and then I was playing through the holidays, keeping up with the Goblins vs. Gnomes, which is quite nice.
Anduin
this is going to be irritating.
Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Priest versus Priest
the light shall burn you.
Warren. And a good Thought Steal as well. I think he threw away 2 of his cards. It's not bad. Okay, I'm just gonna... I don't need Light of an Hour now, nobody's gonna be injured that much. Keep the Thought Steal. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. This is still a kind of decent 4-drop.
Greetings.
Hi.
Greetings.
Okay, let's go across here. That's fine, just get some early aggro out. I mean, even against another priest, the 4 attack will spare it from Shadow Word Death and Shadow Word Pain. I mean, it's just outside the spectrum, which is what makes Ysera so irritating as well. Okay, please go both steal from me. You get anything good? Don't know. Let me see what I get. Oh, cool. He's got a Recon Bob. Nice. So he's playing a slightly better priest deck than I am. So we can turn my Slug Belcher into a Fell Reaver. That's always funny when that happens. Drop that down. Just attack face.
Job's done.
Okay, now we're kind of strong. Both lying outside the spectrum. He's doing what I should be doing, which is just playing incredibly conservative. Okay, so it's his next turn, his turn 6. I'm not going to play the girl because you could have a Cabal Shadow Priest. So I'm just going to play more force. Just going to have to start doing something eventually. I should try and get a Velen's Chosen down to combine with a Holy Nova. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's running Holy Smite as well. That's good. Kind of assumed that would happen though. Do I wanna... I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? My hand's pretty decent right now. I don't want to... I mean, I've got 8 cards. I don't really need any more card draw. What I want to do is just keep myself out of damage range. Of course, he can have Organized Soulfire, so the question is now, do I want to heal this to keep it out of Circle of Healing combo, or do I want to heal this to keep it out of a second Holy Fire? The thing is, he's at turn 7 now, so if he Organize Soul Priests, he can still do the 2 damage to me to bring me down to 3. So I'm going to cover this base here. Holy Nova here. Cool. So at least now I know he doesn't have a... Well, unless the top decked it, he doesn't have Holy Nova in his head. It's still sitting in his deck somewhere, which is cool. Shadow Doctor, okay. And there's the Veterans Chosen. Okay, what do we want to do with this? Can I do this?
Let us see if this works.
Your turn to bleed!
Let's heal there. That's good to steal cards from Priest. It's got slightly different deck. Because now, technically speaking, I didn't need to add the Shrinkmeister or have the Recombobulator, because it's solo. Playing aggro against Priest though. Shadow Madness there into there, and then Recombobulate into something. Oh wait, no, he can't. He's gonna die. Now he dies. If he kills it and doesn't place anything down, then Rag wins me the game. Oh, there's Light of the Nara.
In the light's name.
We saw no play for that card. Okay.
Is someone injured?
Ooh, okay. Should I Holy Nova into Holy Nova with Wild Pyro on the board? And clear, do Ancient Blade Master 2, Light of the Nara's face. Could just go greedy and go Rag, but no, it's bad. Okay, I'm going to... Yeah. Do that.
Play with the fire!
I did give him some card draw, but I've been the more aggressive Priest. But Priest has a massive swing cards, and I love it. Like, it is the most broken class, I believe. Die Insect. 654. Alright. There's no way that this doesn't end well for us. Go to Rag and get rid of him. And boom! So, I guess the light favored me a little more than him.